Today, during episode 193 of Look What Jess Found, Look What Jess Found. Now, for me to do a special video for a coin that I found coin roll hunting, pocket change hunting, it has to be a pretty special coin. Today we went through quarter pocket change, right? A big, I don't know, had to be about $100 or something, I'm going to say, something like that. Maybe 10 rolls. Yeah, it looked like the whole bag must have been about 10 rolls or something. So how much would that be? Aren't they $10 a roll? Yeah, that would be $100, something like that. Anyway, so for example, I found this, right, and it's a repunch mint mark. It's very nice. You can see the initial mint mark underneath. For whatever reason, they repunched it. And you see the big blob on top, right? Anyway, I'm not going to make a special video on this. It's not really that special. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm not going to do a special video on it. Or probably any of the other quarters that I found. But this one might even have a repunch mint mark on it also. So there might be a repunch mint mark there. I mean, it's definitely a filled D. And you see this line, right? Now, that line definitely looks like post-mint damage. Does that mean it's post-mint damage? No. Can that be damage done at the mint? Like a feeder or something like that? Yeah, it could be, which would still be mint damage. Okay, so now let's investigate this a bit, because the other side is where. Well, let me take a better look at the front, because there's a die clash on the reverse. I'm gonna spoil it a bit. That's an interesting little mark right there. That's probably bagging. So we got the possible punch mint mark. We got the bag mark. Okay. The third side looks fine. Now let's follow that. Look at this. So there's even interesting marks on the edge. That looks like a strike through, not for nothing. That little mark right there looks like a strike through. Let's see. Let's look at the rest of it. Yep. Another strike through. Now, you might say, hey, Jess, why are you calling that a strike through for? That's PMD. Well, when I see an image, right, like it looks like a something, a piece of metal, a scrap, a piece of debris, especially there's multiple of them, I'm going to say that's a strike through. That looks like a strike through to me. What else? Any other ones? All right, so it looks like we got two strike throughs on the edge. All right, so let's follow that line again. All right, the line comes out over here, not in the same place. Now, check this out. Now, what caused this? All right, I'm not sure. I don't want to lose the resolution. But the letters are moved around. Does that mean it was done on the die? I'm not sure, because you can see the line from inside the E pushing through. And it goes right to this, which, what is that? Looks like a strike through. What is that? Now you can see the line. You can see the trail. It's going from there to there to there. What is that? Probably another strike through, right? I mean, they're all connected. Ah, now we can see the little line. Boom, 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 boom. You see it? It looks like a ladder. There we go. And it ends there. Now, most likely a strike through, right? Okay. I think we can all agree that this is a strike through. Okay. Now, what does the strike through have to do with what appears to be a die clash? Right there. Now, yeah. So that mark, it looks like an extra leaf, right? That's not normal, right? Just in case you're looking at that, it's so good that it actually looks like it should be there. Isn't that bananas? So let's look at another quarter just so I can show you that that should not be there. Look above the leaf right there. Okay? So follow the arrows if you want and the claws, and that's pointing at the space that I'm talking about, right above the leaves right there, right? All right. So that's not supposed to be there. You can just look at another quarter, follow the arrow. So this is the most significant aspect of the coin. We got this wild strike through that's most apparent this way. You can see the line coming through there. Boom, 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 boom. And you know it's a strike through because really, if I'm going to have to say one aspect that shows this is a strike through, it's that one right there. Right? How's it supposed to look? All right, we got the quarter right here. That's how it's supposed to look. How does it look? That's what we got. Right? So we got a strike through and we have a die clash on the same. Oh, that's the perfect image right there. That is so wild. And the question, of course, is what caused it? Is there any other strike throughs anywhere else? Excuse me, die clashy stuff? I'm not sure. Now, if someone's going to say, what's this worth? I'm not sure. I would have to try to find other stuff. This is a very busy, has two significant errors. You know, is this a $20 error? Right? You know what? I could look up. Let's look at 1974 die clash. Let's look it up real quick, just to see if 1974 quarter die clash, just to see if there's another one that has the same little leaf on the back. There's a spitting eagle. Is this also the spitting eagle? No, I'm sure it's not. Oh, look, so you can see the die clash there too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You see it there? Oh, snap-a-roni. I didn't realize that coming out of his mouth. Yes, 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 yes. So also, I have to write in the back now. So it's also spitting eagle or whatever that is. Look at that. So I didn't even see. This is look at that. So there is the die clash right there. That continues to that. Oh snap! I bet you it's an. Oh look, it's all over the place. It's also over here in the bottom. Oh shoot, man. All right, so let's look at. So the spitting eagle they want $10 for. I'm gonna go highest first because this one is a little bit exotic or nicer than the other ones. Oh yeah, so this is the spitting eagle die clash, but it has the other marks on it. Oh yeah. Oh, and then there's supposed to be a little line in the nose on the front. I don't know if that's it or not. Oh yeah, under the anyway, it looks like under the nose there's something going on. Okay. Um so this one is much much more exotic than the one that's on eBay for 30 bucks. I mean, his is super duper. Oh, and they show the extra. He does have a circ pad. Let me show you. Let me just go like this a little bit. Let me take that off, and I'll show you this guy's. All right, all right. So that's very similar to the same, but look, hmm. So it's very similar. He does. I can see some die clashy stuff going on there. That's the face thing. Let me go a little bit out more. So this guy wants 30 bucks best offer, maybe he wants 15 or something. But you can see the die clash. That's the front. All right, now we're on the back again. And he's, is that the same space? Yeah, that's the same place as the one I was showing you. Um, yeah, it's just that his is much weaker, and of course he doesn't have the thing going on up there. Um, so I would have to find a much more. This one is just much better. So let me look at let me look in the advanced search and see if we can find a sold for more money than that. Die Clash Era. So this one sold for $9, $90. Oh, it's different though. It yeah, I mean that's almost like a. I mean, say I don't know if that's a die. That's not a Die Clash. That looks like a extra. Could be like a huge cud or a huge die chip, something like that. All right, so there's no. Huh. All right. So I'm seeing other stuff, nice die clashy stuff. Uh huh. So if I had to put a price, here I'll show you what I'm looking at. So these are other die clashy stuff prices. You can see the die clash there. I'm gonna put this one at about. Yeah, it's much nicer than the other one that the guy was selling. Um, Really nice. And I like that up. If I knew more about what's going on up here, I still like it a lot. I'm gonna put this at $50 on a good day. $50 on a good day. Um, that's what I'm gonna put this at. So that's my process. Yeah, this one's much nicer than the one the guy wants 25 bucks, $30 for. Much, and he doesn't have that, of course, which adds a whole nother dimension. So $50 I think is fair. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. I love how it trails into the other marks. That one there is an enigma to me. That's beautiful. It almost looks like a piece of metal that was stamped into the quarter. So this is an extra video I'm putting up. This is the type of stuff that I find and I analyze, even though I'm not an expert with quarters. But I am able to do fundamental research and observation with just like you can. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is a special one I'm doing. Oh, there it goes. You can see the die. You see right there in the Y? So that's part of the die clash on the front. Obviously with a microscope, which I have, but there's really no need for this. You know what I mean? I mean, I could use the microscope just to go bananas, but you can see it right there in the Y. The die clash. Oh, look at that on the R. That's pretty cool. Almost looks like no, it's not a double die. Almost looks like one though. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe. And the full-length version video will be coming out. It's scheduled for the future. And I hope you enjoyed.